If you have only to use it in the future, you can see. Okay, this is multi-class. Okay, and class E is reserved for future use. Okay, anyone want to ask me about class 2 and class? Everyone get it? Okay, cool.
Can I ask?
Yep.
I don't really understand why the IP on the right bottom is classless. Can you explain again, please?
Which number?
On the left bottom that you wrote.
This one?
No, there.
Left.
Oh, on the right. On the
On the
right.
right. On the right. This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this one is 24, right? This one has to be class C, right? But the number in this range, not in this range, so it's classless. You understand that? You have to check two things. One, the subnet mask has to be correct, and the IP address has to be in the range. Two things.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's have two people. Okay. Let me have someone.
Remember my number? Thank you. If you won't ask someone. Number 9.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8.
Can you see subnet mask? Right? Can you see mask? Yeah. Okay. Can you translate to slash? Slash 21, 24, or 28? Have a look. Okay. Have a look. Okay. Can you see, right? Okay, 255, 255, and 254, right? And 20, right? So how many of one? How many ones? 23. Okay, good. It means slash 23. Okay? So, which class of IP address did it? A, B, C, D, E, or classless? A, B, C, D, or classless? Classless, right? We got not got no 23 for slash. There are no 26. Must be 8, 16, and 24. Okay? Everyone get it? Okay. Sit down. Okay. And after IP address can classify in private IP address and public IP address. Public IP address will be used in the internet. Say we have internet. Okay, internet. Yeah, you have any computer in there, any host, many computers. Okay. One host must have one IP address, right? IP address, let's say 2.203 1A. And for every computer or every host, can be duplicate, can be the same for computer in the internet. No, it cannot. Because say example for example you have one more machine here and you have this IP address. The same IP address, right? When the packet has to be root, it doesn't know how to root it, to read. So it cannot duplicate. So everyone in the world or in the universe, you can use only one IP address. Okay, you have to rent and you have to pay money. Pay money to them. Okay, like in okay, so let I show you later. So if another one is called a private IP address, you can do it in your house, your home, your office. That is private address. Like you connect to the internet. Yeah. Even you have an internet connection, right? You have to pay. First thing you pay money to them. Yeah, pay money, you get the internet connection. After this, and you have one router, and you have your own network here. In this network, you can use private IP address. Okay, you understand that? Before you can communicate to other computer in the internet, you have to translate using NAT network address translate from private IP address to public IP address. Okay, let's see. Yes, let's see my IP address. My address right now 10.64.58.33, right? The IP is private address or public address. Can anyone tell me? Private or public? How do you know? You see, if the IP in this range or this range is called private IP address, the rest is public IP address. Okay, you just remember. You don't need to remember this one. When you want to know the IP private IP address, you can search in Google or somewhere. Okay, if you can remember. Okay, it should be good, but don't need to remember. So my IP address is 10.64.58. 10.64.58. One more 13.7. This is private or public? You check this one. In this range, right? Yeah, if it is rated, this is private IP address. Okay, you get it? Okay, let's see another one. Okay, let me ping to ENG web server. Check the IP address. Okay, I got IP address already. Okay, I remember. I got. Okay, you see 158, 108, 97, and 9. Okay. Did IP address is private or public? Everyone check it. Private or public? Check it. You see? In this range? No. In this range? No. In it rain? No. It means public IP address. Normally web server have to be public IP address because you can access from anywhere in the universe. Same ENG web, you can access from America, USA, or from India, any. Okay, this one public, right? Okay, everyone can check between public IP address and private IP address. Okay. Okay, I talked already unicast, multicast, and broadcasting. Okay, so I have to tell you one more thing. In this network, how many hosts? How many hosts? How many computers? Or how many hosts? 3, right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay. I have one more. Okay. If PC1 want to submit to only PC3. It's called unicast, right? If PC1 want to submit to want to send information to PC2 and PC3, only PC2 and PC3 is called multicast. If PC1 want to send to everyone, send to here, to here, to here, it's called broadcasting. Okay, broadcasting when you have a network IP address, let's say you have IP at 1 point. Let you have 1.192.168.1.0. If the IP address in this network, it starts from 0 to 55, right? You get that, everyone? Okay. The first IP address is called network ID, right? Okay. And the last IP address is called broadcast IP address. Broadcast IP address. It means when you want to send a packet to everyone, you can use this IP address. It means 192.168.1.255. Okay, you understand it? IP network ID and broadcast IP address. Okay, so you group in 2 or 3. Who has iPhone? Show me your hand. Okay. In one group, one person turn the hotspot using iPhone. Okay. And other person use any other phone to connect to that hotspot. Okay. And check the bitrate. Okay, when one person turn on hotspot, right, and the rest person in the group connect to the hotspot, and and check your IP address, your subnet mask, your gateway, and IP address, subnet mask, gateway. Okay, and for has DNS, I will talk later.
Same like Minecraft.
Again, address is the MAC of the interface, the name of the interface. I will give you okay.
Yes, baby. Oh,
Okay, you get a period and I get a period. Show me one minute.
what about
Okay. 18, who is 18? Number.
baby boom? Subnet mask, router.
18 Mr. Ngăn Thấp Than. Maybe. Okay, can you tell me your address? You get in your group address. Yeah. 172.20. Then right? 3 and slash or something like 255 how about gateway? Point one, right? Okay, good. Okay, sit down. Okay, let me see this. Let me understand this one. For this one, you see this mark, right? This is the mark. It's slash 28, right? Everyone get it? Because 240 come from 255 minus 15, right? Between 1 and replace it 150. So we get the f of 1, f of 1, f of 1, and 4 of 1. So it translates to 28 for CD ion values in the minerality of slash. Okay, you get that right? So okay, I write one more here. Okay, so what is IP? What are IPS in the network? How many IPS in the network? To power of 4, right? Because we have IPS we have 32 bits, right? And we network ID is use 28, and host IP address or host ID we use 4. So for mean we start from 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 0 1 0 and 1 1 1 1. It means 2 power of 4 equal 16, right? You understand that? So it means the IP rate start from 170 to 20, 10 and 0. 1, 2, 3 and 15. Only 16 number in the table. You understand that? No? Why? Okay, let me find what is best. Okay. Okay, this one. In an IP address, we use 24 bit, right? 32 bit, 32 bits. 30 bit, and for iPhone, it use 28 bit for network ID, and the rest is 4 bits. Okay, you understand that? So it means this one network ID, this one you can change it. Start from 0 0 0 0, and this one start from 0 and 0 1 and 0 1 0 and 0 0 1 1 and so on. 1 1 1 1 to power 4 and 16. This one you get that? This one? Okay. Network ID is 120 to 20 and 10, right? And 0 0 0 0. You see this one? This one you cannot change because in the same network. So this one must be the same, for all. You can change only this. So the number of IP address should have to be 1 to 50. You understand that? Okay, let you check one more example. The hard one. Another. Okay. This is the IP address of KU Wi-Fi. Okay. How many IP address in this network? Let me try to see. How many? In this Wi-Fi network, Wi-Fi KU Wi-Fi network, from this IP address, you see that? How many? Okay, everyone, please have a look. Otherwise, you don't understand. 10.15.58.37. So the subnet mask is okay. From the subnet mask, you see this one. This one is return the two binary. To 52 it means to 52 is this one, right? this one, right? It means slash 16 plus 6 72, right? Everyone get? Okay, so it means it use 72 bit for network ID and use 10 bit for host ID, host IP address. You understand it? So the number of IP address in this network to power of 10. You get it? Everyone get it? You get? Okay, I think someone's jumping. I have to manage. Not a part, right? Oh no, not a part. Someone jumping, right? For example. Okay, someone jumping, right? Okay, let's check later. Okay, come back to it. Okay, let me. Okay, so for example, I have 5 bit. Okay, we have 5 bit. How many number of 5 bit can we present to some thing? How many number for 5 bit? You mean 0, 0, 0, right? And 0, 0, 0 and 1, right? And 0, 0. You get it, right? And 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1. So how many? 2 power of 5, right? So 32. You get it, right? Okay. From 5 bit, if I separate into two objects, one is 2 bits, and another one is 3 bits, and another one is 2 bits. So if I fit the first bit, first 3 bits, so and how many choice can you use again? 4. How? 0, 0. Another one is 0, 1. Another one is 1, 2, 1, 0 and 1, 1. You get it? It's the same for IP address. I didn't use 32 IP address. I just few bits. This I show only 5 bit PC. So for this example, how many if we use only 5 bit, how many network we need? How many network can be used? How many bits? How many network we need? Two 30 bits for network ID, 2 bits for host ID. So how many? How many do we need? 8, right? You get it? 8 come from 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. 8, right? 8 choice to come from sorry, the last one only. And how many? I ask you, okay, how many host ID in each network? How many host ID are in each network? 4. Okay, you understand that? Come from 2 power of 2. Okay, the same thing for IPRS. So come back to our IPRS. Our network we have 32 bit, right? And for this network we have network ID for 22. Right? And host ID we use 10, right? So it means 2 power of 10 host ID for one network, for each network. Okay. You understand that, right? Okay. Okay. If you want, then we go further. Okay, this one I talked already, right? Network ID comes from IPRS and subnet mask. Okay, I forgot to tell you one more. Normally you see you can see from any document you see mask, right? Another vocabulary you see subnet mask. Another one you will see supernet mask. Subnet mask means smaller, right? Super it means bigger. Okay. If the network ID or IP in class A, class B, class C, it use mask. Okay. For classless, you have to recheck if the network number of host ID, number of host ID more than the class in the class, it called supernet. If the number of net host ID less than, it called subnet mask. Okay, for example, this one should call mask, subnet mask or supernet mask. First thing you have to check, this one is in with range A, B, C, D. This one, right? 7, this one, right? Yeah. If in class B, the number of host address have to be this one. And for different number of host ID, how many? 2 power 4, right? 16, right? Okay? Less than or bigger? Less than, right? It called, this one is called subnet mask. Okay? You understand it? Okay, let's see another one. Okay. If a network had used the IPRS, this one we should call subnet mask or supernet mask. First thing you have to check, this one in this range, right? The number of IP address, host IP address have to be 256, right? Okay. So this one how many address for host ID? 209, right? 209 is equal 512, right? Bigger, right? Bigger equal supernet mask. You understand between mask, subnet mask, and supernet mask. Okay? When we want to configure IP address, we go to it, right? Okay, let me see different. If I enter the IP address to the window configuration, if I press enter, what subnet mask should window enter add for me? What subnet mask? 252, 255, 255.0, 255.0, or 255.0, what number? If you add automatically, if you don't add fully, what number? Yeah, what subnet mask? Let me take it. I didn't add, okay? Why we don't add that one, that number? Yeah, because it's classy. No, because it's classy. Yeah, it's classy. It has to be to add this one. Okay, let's check one more. Check one more. Whatever we know should automatically add to the subnet mask. 255, 0. You have to check. You want to check this one with class 10, class A, right? Class A have to be this one, right? Yeah. So. Yeah, we click, you see, 255.0.0.0. Because it's no, it belong, the address belong to class A, so it automatically add that subnet mask to it. Okay, you understand that? Okay. So for this slide, you have to know class full, classless, and supernet mask, subnet mask. Okay? If you understand, or it means you understand the basic knowledge of this slide. Okay. Okay, but I will not teach you because it's too many knowledge. Okay? This one we did already, right? Okay. Next step is how to configure IP address for host or computer. We can configure by manual static, right? And another one is we use dynamic. Dynamic it means we use DHCP server to assign the IP address. What type of IP address configuration you use in your hotspot? Your tested hotspot lab or iPhone? Which one? Manual or dynamic? Dynamic or static? Did you type your IP address in your smartphone? No, right? You never enter. It means automatic. In automatic, it means you have smartphone or iPhone, right? And you have PC. This one is phone 1, phone 2, phone 3. This one add side IP address for it, right? And if you want to, you can also let's go back to the lab. Okay. Go to the connect to your hotspot and go to Wi-Fi and press in I information and you go to okay. If I go to you go to config IP it will show automatic. Then different run. For Android you need to select. Might be different word. You connect any Wi-Fi, you can see. Yeah, you go to Wi-Fi. Okay, you connect already. Let's see, connect to say you win. Then you go setting and you go to IP address. Okay, you go I think advanced. Okay, for Android you go advanced, right? You can select the IP configuration. You can select DHCP and another one is static, right? If in Thai called Kongti. Okay, you go and you can. If you select the manual one or static one, what IP address can you use it for iPhone? If you want to connect to your friend hotspot, you have to configure your IP address. This one, right? And 0 to 55. 0 you cannot use because point 0 it means it is network ID. And 15 you cannot use because it is broadcast IP address. Okay? And 1, can you use it? One, you cannot use that well because it belongs to hotspot IP address already. So you can use only 2, 3, 4, 5, to 15 only. You can use only this one. If you use 16, it will not work because it's different network. So if you still need to use it, you have to have a router. Okay, you understand it? So let's try. Go, let's try. Okay, let's try. Okay. Now I show you better. And you can follow me. Okay, let me. Anyone can tell me your hotspot? One person can tell me your hotspot. Anyone? Which one? Okay, Motorola. Okay. Please tell me your rechecking. This is one if you setting IP for dynamic, right? My computer will get the IP address from the hotspot phone. No, it can't connect. Why? You don't need IP because it automatically. No, I can tell you. I never apply. Then you have to turn. Actually, in the iPhone, you have to turn another one on maximize capacity. You have to turn it on. It means you can make more client can connect to hotspot. Maximize compatibility. You turn it on, right? You turn it on, right? To everyone, right? You take it. You have to take it. Yeah, you have. Or you use Android. Okay. Let's try again. This one, right? No. I think because of you try wrong password, right? And let's try another one. And anyone can do. Try. Okay, try. Can you tell me you be checking? Or you can try me. You come try. It connect already, right? So let me see how I get it outside. Okay, we go to this one, right? Okay, I hope. In video, we can start from console panel, okay? And go to network and internet, right? And go to view network, state touch and change the okay. Okay, if we see this one, okay, we go to this one and we go to IP Internet Protocol version 4 and property. We can see this one update automatically, right? Okay, so let me see what IP address we get. Okay, your phone not iPhone, right? No. Android, right? Android based, right? Okay. So I get this IP address, see, and this subnet mask, and this gateway, and this the same version DHCP server, and this one DNS server is the same host from Chai phone. So when if I want to do manually, what IP address can I do? Let me see. First thing we have to see this, right? Okay, we get this. So we get IP address for this. So, what IP address are in the network? How many? 256, right? 256. Right? Okay. So it means the IP address in this network is 110.50.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0. 255. Okay. Point 0 we cannot use because it's network ID. Okay. And point 2 cannot use because it belongs to the child phone. Okay. Point 1 maybe we not use that way because I think child phone will use something for something I'm not sure. This one. Yeah. So we can use point 3 to point this one, right? Only. You understand it? So if we have to change, if we want to change, we go to it. And we change to manually, yeah. Then point 15, right? Point 15 and oh no, 13 or 15, 13. Right? Let me see again. Oh, 13 and 54 and let's say I use 5. If no one use it, I use it and this one some net mark and we have to change the mark to this one to the same and the gateway have to be 10.15, 13 and 54 and 2. DNS is the same thing. Okay, look at it. Why we have to enter the numbers first. IP address because we can choose from 3 to 54, right? And subnet mask have to be the same. Previous one and gateway have to be the same. DNS have to be the same. Okay. Okay. And close it and check IP address again. Okay, it's correct, right? Let's test. Okay, success for ping communicate to child phone. Success, okay? And let's try to Google. You have internet, right? Okay, it's okay now. Let I check. Let me check again. If I use this one, right? If I use, for example, 55, then like this, you cannot use because it's different number. Okay, you understand it? Okay, I go back. Okay, and I connect to okay. Come to this point, you know how to setting the IP address for any host, right? You can set static or dynamic. Okay, go ahead. This one example for how the DHCP server assign IP address to the host or the clients. Okay, so if we assign IP address, then default gateway and IP of DNS server. Okay. Okay, another category we have to do is network address allocation. Why we have to have that network address allocation? Why? one reason is when we have to connect, we want to connect to internet. This one have to be public IP address, right? So in our network, it's private IP address. So when we want to communicate with other computer in the internet, we have to translate to public IP address. We use NAT to translate here. Okay. This is one reason. Another one reason is for security purpose. Security purpose. For security purpose, when you want to hide your network from someone, when you use NAT to access your network. So when you want anyone want to access to router and NAT to network, so your network will be more secure. And another one, you remember GoPro? You remember that? GoPro. You remember? GoPro, you remember GoPro? GoPro had no gateway. You understand that? We have GoPro and we have Pi. Yeah? And GoPro IP address 10.5.5.9 and no gateway. So when you want to communicate, when you want GoPro to communicate to other network, it cannot do because no gateway. So one way to do, you can use NAT here. Okay. So the purpose of NAT, one for translate from private IP address to public IP address, and second for security purpose. Okay, security purpose when you want to hide your network from someone. Okay, another one is for communicate with the host with our gateway. Okay. Okay, so let's do laboratory for next. Okay, before we do next lab, we come back to it one more. Okay, let's see address in the computer or in the host. We have physical address, we have logical address, we have port address, and we have specific address. Like this, this is MAC address. MAC address is address of the network task. You remember when for example, everyone check your computer, your MAC address of your computer. Okay. You can use IP config /off. Okay. Your MAC address is given, it's called physical address. Check your computer, everyone check it. If you will use laptop, you can check it. This is called MAC address or physical address. Is the address for layer 2. IP address is address for layer 3. And port address is address for layer 4. You get that? IP config /off. IP config space /off. Edit command.
Okay, IP config /off.
You get that? Okay. You can make a head, right? Okay, tell me your IP address, your MAC address. Okay, tell me your address. Your MAC address, tell me. Không. Rồi giờ nó qua. Ok, ok ครับเดี๋ยววันของวันผมมากเลยครับโอเคครับครับพรุ่งนี้โอเคครับครับครับโอเค in computer Okay, tell me. Tell me. 200. Color. You can you type the config select off? You go to command prompt and type it one. IP config select all and you can see hardware address here, physical address here. You get it done? Okay, if you can tell me. Okay, for example, my one is EA, right? EE, and 6, F Finland. Okay, 6, okay, tell me. A American. A American, right? Yes, tell me the country. A American, right? A the beginning of America, right? Yes, C Canada, right? Right? Is it right?ถูกไหมครับโอเคเดี๋ยววันมอง B เป็นเนี่ยโอเคมอง O มา right no กันเนาะ O yeah
Yeah, it looks like this, but he's writing it with dots.
Okay, when you read this one scene, you we can know that the MAC address belongs to Dell company because the MAC address is physical address, the address of network class. So the network class belongs to Dell company. Okay, for other one similar. You can check from any because the in the MAC address we have 48 bits, right? For 24 bits, this one what we do belong to a company. Okay, for this one belong to our company, and this one belong to the network card. Okay, you get it right? Okay, this is the MAC address and for okay, and for layer 3 we have IP address. Okay, we learn a lot. Okay, and for layer 4 we have port address, and for layer 7 we have specific address. Let's see. Okay. If I open the web, ENT web server or web page, what IP address of web ENT web server? What IP address? How you know? You can check from ping command. You ping to sorry. Okay. You get IP address, right? 158 and 108 97 and 0.9. This is IP address of the ENT web server. Okay. So let's check and what port is used? Port 443 for HTTPS secure web server. Okay, you don't need to type. If you type, for example, you type wrong 180. 80 is the HTTP, no security. It can it related to this one. So let me change my Y chart. You by chart to the network frame, you can see MAC address and okay. And I then refresh the web again. Okay, and I come back to I stop and I filter only for web and web in only. Okay, and I got this one. Let's see it. Okay, let's see this. This one. Okay, let's see. You see the port address. Short port address is the port for my machine, and destination port address is the port at the ENT web server. Okay, 443, and use this is port address, and you come to this one again. This one is IP address. This is my machine IP address. This is the web server IP address. Okay, and see. For in the type 2, and you can see this is IP address of gateway, not IP address of server of my this room gateway, and this is my IP address, my MAC address. Sorry, my MAC address. This is the MAC address of gateway. Okay, MAC address gateway, not MAC address of web server. Okay, so okay, I will teach you how to see again. So come to this one, we can see we have IP address and port address, right? And MAC address, and we have specific address. I will tell you later about specific address. Okay. Okay. We come to NAT library. In the NAT, when whatever your house here. You have that this one, right? And this one internet. So you have one router, ADN router or fiber to the home router. So in this network you have private IP, right? And this one you have a public IP. So when you want to communicate through the internet, you have to translate from private IP address to public IP address. We call that network address translation. Okay. Okay, we have. Let's see the left. Can you see that? This one we simulate for inside network, private network, okay? And this one we simulate for outside network or public network, okay? So we will configure that here, okay? Okay, I have script for configuration in the thing. So let me have a look together. Okay, number nine, who's number nine? Number nine, please stand up. Number nine. Jamie, oh sorry. This line. What is the purpose of this line?
อาจารย์คะขยายหน่อยได้ไหมคะ
You have an expensive phone. Take a photo and zoom.
What a question นะคะ
Can you see the number? What is the purpose of the number? Okay, then I zoom. Okay. What is the purpose of the line? Yes, you did a lot of. Yes. A lot of that. There is not now new command. The previous one you did a lot of. Did many times. SI, IPNS and subnet map for interface path 0/0 of the router 1, right? Okay, you get it? Okay? Okay. Okay, more. And for this line. Okay, yeah, Mr. Chutimon, okay. For this line the same, right?
The same
What? SI, IP, and then there's a map for interface path 0/1. And how about motion? Turn on the interface. Okay. And okay, sit down. And another one you can see IP net inside between this inside, and IP net outside this outside. Okay. Okay, you get that? This one. Okay. Yeah, you. Okay. Every command you have. You understand that? Why we have to do that? Okay. Okay, go one more. Come to see this one. Okay, see this line. IP net who 1 to 203, 140, 148.1.1, and the same number, and prefix 24. What does it mean? It means the IPS rate for next relation to this one. You see, if this one we have made more than one IPS rate, we can put this one say whatever 1.1 to 1.8 and prefix is a subnet mask. Okay, it's similar to the subnet mask. Okay, you understand what this one? Okay, everyone understand, right? If you have outside IPS rate for satellite, you can put in the pool. Okay. However, in the figure in the laboratory we have only one, so we start from 1.1 to 1.1. Okay. Let's in other line. This line, ID name inside short list. The name of list is 7, and the pool we use the name of pool 1. This one we use this one. And overload, it means it will translate both IP address and port address, both IP address and port address. If you don't have overload, it translates only IP address to IP address. Okay. If you use overload, it translates both IP address and port. Okay. And this one more thing you have to learn. This one is called access list. Okay. Let me brief one more thing for access. Let me find one. Okay. I need to. Okay, please. Okay. Actually, we can set which IP address can be permit or deny. Permit or deny. Okay, permit it means let it must, deny it, block it. Okay, so before we can understand it, we have to know one technical term, wildcard. Okay, wildcard is we can calculate if opposite from subnet mask. Let's if we want IP address to 55 in this range, for subnet mask we use 255 and 0, right? So it means in the network we have IP address to 59. And for wildcard we use opposite or different one. We use this one 0, 0 and 0 and 255. Okay? For wildcard, it's called wildcard. But okay. So okay, if what is wildcard for the network? If you want to permit the network or deny the network, what wildcard is it? What wildcard? Subnet mask is 255 to 55 to 55 to 40, right? This is subnet mask, right? What is wildcard for the network? 0, 0 and 0. You translate this one to binary. 1 1 1 1 and 0 0, right? and you translate back to 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So y card it means 0, 0, 0, 50. You understand that? Okay? So when you understand it, one you can see this. You can see the go to the left again. I don't remember which slide. Okay, you see that? You see this line? I cannot write it because when I zoom. Okay, you see what IPRS are permit to use NAT. You see this one? It means the IPRS 192, 182, 86.1 and 0 to 0.55. Okay? Can pass the route, can use the NAT for this network. It means you see this, you come to see this. If you set this IP address to other IP, the router will not NAT for that IP. It will NAT only this IP, only this IP. Okay, you understand it? Okay. So, that's it. Okay. So, and how do you test? How do you test whether NAT is working? How do you test? Whether NAT works or not? No. Actually, if you don't have NAT for simulate network, you can pick. You can study for Premiere. And study for Premiere, the IP address and port address will be changed from this area to this area. Say example, it will change from this IP address to this. Okay? And let's do it. Let's do the laboratory. Okay. Take the photo for the command and you can type the command if you don't remember. For the right hand side, you understand all right? This one public for this interface, this one add a default root, right? And yeah, one more thing, this one see IP HTTP server. It will turn the web server here, turn it on. The web server at the R1 on. Okay, for this one. And okay, no, nothing else. And this one will use Linux. Okay, you Linux, right? When you want to test, you open one this website. Okay? Okay. Can do it. And after you did, we can do together. For VirtualBox, you have to change the network condition to not attack, right? Okay, for example, we go to this one and not attack, right? And cable connected, and click OK, and I use IoT VirtualBox, virtual machine. Okay, and turn it on. And first thing you should do document first. If you cannot do by yourself, you can do follow me. Yeah, this one, if we have that manually. if you did correctly, you can open the website from router R2, right? It look like it. And after that, you have to sniffer frame to check whether net working or not. Start here and start another one. Start capturing another one here. And you check only one packet, the same packet. Okay, come back to this one again and refresh it. Okay, after we refresh to this and we come to check it, you see at the HTTP, you will see here. Okay, this one. You see at here, it 1.2 and it this is 1.2, right? But after we see it pass router, it pass router, the source ID change to this one to 1.1. You see? No, not this one. This one gets the same rate. 1.1. See, you see? The IP address will be changed from inside to outside. Okay, let's move it further, and after you finish, we can have a look again in how each Saturday and IP address and port address. After you finish, you try to open the website and you sniffer frame before and after netting. After the router. No, need to Linux. The in Linux you have to configure the IP address submit man and gateway. Because it has only default root, right? So gateway is default root automatically. in Linux you have to configure it. IP address subnet mask and gateway is default root authenticate because we have only one root. After you config for every machine, you go to the Linux and use Firefox and open the website from the R2 router. It should get live. And after that, you have to select first. You have to skip the frame before and after landing. You can see the address change suddenly from inside to outside, and you also maybe see more change from inside to outside. Yes, not that time. Don't forget to take the cable connected. Don't forget to take the cable connected. Moving it, show your hand. Moving it, show your hand. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, you go to the video configuration, Linux configuration. No, Linux configuration. Go to Ubuntu. Okay, go to the setting here. Yeah, and let me check the IP address. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, D1 and okay, wait. No. Okay, it's okay. 1 point. Let me see. Oh no, you have to change IP. Need IP address to. Oh. The router you use 1.1 or 1.3.1. Or if you use D1, you have to change 1.2. Change to 1.2. Change in the you want to 1.2. 1.2 and the gateway 1.1. Okay, apply. Okay, and go to the router control. R1 control. R1 control in R1 and you're running. And space bar. No, space bar. You're running and space bar. Enter. You can enter now. Enter. Okay, space bar. Space bar. Okay, one more. Okay, wait here. IP address correct. 500 inside correct. Wait, let me see. Okay, inside correct. Okay, in outside is correct. Okay, one more space bar. Okay, move up. Okay, is correct. No shutdown inside outside correct. Let me see who is correct. Who correct. The who use here correct. The SLE number 7 correct. Okay, this is correct. Okay, correctly. Okay. Go to the router R2. Let me show running. Let me see the configuration. Space bar. Press space bar. Okay, press space bar. Okay. Wait. Okay, this one is correct. This one correct. Okay, and IP is the server. You turn on the server already. So now you will try again. Try in the Ubuntu again. Try in the Firefox in Ubuntu again. Or 203 148 12 Oh, that 112, other 111, right? Okay, should be 11. Oh no. Okay, 11. Okay, should be okay. Okay, it doesn't work. So if you use it you change it, but you have to change in the actually go to the R1 control again and change the pool. The pool is wrong. You see the pool wrong. This one you have to change to 1.2. You see my now, right? Not 1.1. We want to change it again. So if you want to delete, you type no in front of the command and you type it again. Okay, this one. Okay, go to config terminal and move one and IP address. You choose 1.1 first, 1.1 and 1.1 again. And prefix length 24 and you type no in front of IP.
Set เข้ามาตรงเนี้ย
Then Thai, no in front of IP.
นี่ไง
We want to delete the previous one. Okay, no in front of the IP. In front of IP. No, okay, enter. Okay, now you change to 1.2. No, in front of IP. No. Delete, no, out. Delete. Okay. Change. No. What? Okay, correct. Okay. Let's show running again. Let's check again. Exit and show running. Okay, show running and space bar to see the move. Okay. Correct now. Okay, this again in the Firefox. Okay, then it again in the Firefox. Go to Firefox in the U2 and then it again. Okay, copy the link to start up again.
ทำค่าที่ติ๊ก กด PV4 อันนี้
Okay.
ใช้เลขอะไรใช้อะไร
Okay, it goes now. You did two things wrong. One is IP address of the U12, right? And second one is the pool. Now you correct it already. Work now. So after this you can snip frame before netting and after netting. You can see how the net working.
คนละ
How net works.
ไม่ใช่คนละไม่ได้อย่างนี้กดชิปมันแสดง2.3
Okay, you can change.
จุด2 อันนี้มือ
Although you want to check IP address,
กด setting
check IP address. Okay, check it correct or not? No, check it from detail. Okay, it's correct or not? Okay, correct, right? One, two, okay, wait, correct, correct, okay, go to router and check the running in the router. R1.
อยู่นี่อยู่นี่เก็บไปตรงนู้นได้ไงต้องเข้าประตูนี้ก่อนนี่จะเข้าไปนู้นยังไง
Okay, you running? Okay, space bar and go to the network interface. Configure bar. One more. Okay, see, check IP address correct or not? IP address subnet mask correct, right? IP net inside correct. So shut down. Another one is it's wrong, right? You see this one 1.1, but you complete to 1.2. You see my mouse, right? Yeah. And go to see the pool. Space one, space bar now. No, wait, okay. You see pool is correct, pool is correct. Then correct, white line is correct. Okay. You did see one wrong. Change to 1.1. You have to type no before the command and after that you add sign 1.1. Because the here is 1.1. You see? You understand that? Okay. Correct it. Okay, sorry. This one you see this my mom? Okay. 1.1, this one. It's wrong, right? You have to correct this one first. How to correct it? Type the same command and enter no in front of the command. For the configuration interface 1.0.1 and 0.1 interface 0.1 0/1 tab F and tab 0/1 okay enter an IP address follow the command
No, that's good. That's okay.
follow the wrong command no the wrong command this one right no wrong command wrong this one right this IP right it's wrong you type wrong right no you see you what you type 192 right it has to be 20 type 2 new one no okay correct it you understand now okay correct it go correct it no why don't you tie this like this one not 192 oh you see my mouse here you see my mouse right okay it's wrong there no 1.2 right you tie wrong 1.2 okay you go up move this one up move up this one wrong right okay you tie this command first and add no in front of it and it will delete this one okay okay and wait and go to in front of IP and enter no space bar okay enter okay now you delete it already so now you change 1.2 to 1.1 yeah you okay okay 1.1 okay enter okay and show running again control Z and go to show running again control Z and show running again that rest that okay go space bar go quick go space bar okay let's see 1.1 correct right 1.1 correct right okay go to see the pool okay go down space bar go down okay see the pool is correct 1.1 is correct this 1.1 okay and y card is correct okay should be correct go to the R2 and check R2 again okay so running and go to the APS
I was doing most of
okay space that okay go space bar APS correct 1.2 okay 1.2 is correct so okay no shut down there and space bar okay you type IP in the visual already so now you go now type go to the Firefox go to Firefox in the YouTube and open the website
Why is it doing S again? S does not work.
no HTTPS HTTP only, no security, because we learn on only HTTP, not HTTP. Okay, work now. After this, to choose the next before netting and after netting. Select before netting or after netting. You can check. Okay, go there. Oh, you work already. Okay, so after that I will talk about
You use on your computer now. This one is there.
no HTTP only.
You don't support troubleshooting.
You can
Yeah. Change to Wi-Fi.
in Firefox.
Bingo, share screen.
Share this one.
Share screen.
Anh em bên emอยู่เลย
Này, cái này, wait. Không, này, cái này, wait, này, cái no enter, này, cái okay, and behind number 2, enter column. No. Behind number 2, enter column. Okay, and enter column, not semicolon, Okay, and enter 80. Okay, and enter again. Why your computer like leveraging? It should not redirect to Okay, try only number, no HTTP in front of, only number, only IP address. Try only IP address. Only IP address, okay? Oh,
พื้นที่เน็ตหลัก
Let me see you want this is Firefox, right? You come from this, right? Firefox, right? You keep from this, right? You keep from this? See my mouth? You see my mouth here? I keep from this, right? No, it's not Firefox, that one. Try again. That is under web browser, I think. One point two. No. What? Yeah, wait. What do you want to do? Yeah, 1.2. No. Wrong. Wrong. Okay, and enter. Okay. That's the same thing. Why you wrong?
Whenever I type it, it's going.
Okay, Google. You Google. I don't know how to pick it. Google from Windows. Google this one no internet connection. You have to go to Windows. Windows. Okay, and Google from there. And add Firefox, and not use Firefox for HTTP. Should be file something answer there. Can see the no. You have to tell something to Google. This is one thing. Google.com. Thai here Google.com. Google clever than me. Yeah, clever than me. Google. Yes. And Thai here cannot use HTTP in Firefox. You have to tell something. Otherwise, Google can't tell you. What is your problem? What is your problem? And Google will tell you what is your problem. What is your problem? Try your problem in the and Google will tell you. What is your problem? Try no. Go to buy a.
ไม่ใช่อุบุนตูใช่ไหมคะ
Go to Google. In Windows. In Windows. Outside Windows. Google.com. Okay. And you try something here. Firefox. What is your problem? What is your problem right now? Your problem. Try your problem to Google and Google will tell you. Try anything, any word you can review. Try. Just try. What is your problem? You cannot use Firefox for HTTPS, right? Okay, you can. Google will tell you how to solve it.
Go here and use keyboard and ask.
Firefox cannot use HTTPS. Follow me. Okay, cannot use HTTPS. Okay. HTTP. Okay. HTTP. Okay. Okay, and read it. And it will tell you how to solve that problem. I don't know what is your thinking. You read already, right? Okay. Okay.
นี่ไม่มันต้องเป็นอย่างนี้ไม่เข้าไม่ยากจะเข้าได้ไหนไม่เข้าได้
Okay. Oh, there. Oh, that one is, you enable. Yeah, choose that one. No, this one don't enable it. Go to this one. Manage. You try nói BNN 1.2. No. 20. Okay, and add it. You read it one. Read first. You have to read first. Read it one first. If you don't read, you will never understand it. Read it. Oh, you read already? What does it mean? Okay. try. Press the same thing here and try.
Press it. And now try again.
Okay, try it again. Okay, read again, not work now. You might need to close the Firefox first and open it again. Close it and open it again.
Chết rồi.
No, it's still redirect, so you have to recheck again. Okay, okay, I we will back. Let me know. Okay, listen to me first. Okay, so. Oh, okay, everyone, listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Move your hand out from your keyboard. Okay, and listen to me first. Okay, otherwise you won't understand. Okay, so when we get the frame from certificate here and certificate here, okay, after we get the frame, okay, so this one from R1 to R2, not this one. Okay, this one from U12 to R1. Okay, I want to mark this frame, right? Okay, I mark this frame. I mark. Listen to me first. After you understand, and you can do it. Okay. And I go to file and export specific. Okay, I have to stop this one first, and I export specific package, and I take mark package only. Listen to me first. Hey, focus in back. Listen to me. Okay, this is frame 1. Okay. Everyone can do that, right? We mark only one frame. Okay. And we save it. Okay, I saved it already and I open it again. I should get only one frame. Okay? For the first point. Okay, go to the second point. Okay, how do you know which package you should select? Actually, the second point you have many packages, right? And you have to select the same package, right? To compare it. So you go back to the first one. And you go to IP header, Internet Protocol version 4 header, and you go to ID of the package, and you copy, add filter, and you go to the second point, and you press here. This one the same package, you got ID, the same ID. Okay, you set it and you mark it. You mark it and you stop and you export to specific at frame point 2 and mark package only and save. Okay, so right now I open it again. Point 2 here. I should get only one packet. Okay, I got one packet. Okay, let's see the first one. The first point, you see the first point. You see the short IP address. Short IP is 1.2, right? 61 short IP address. And then they just IP address here. Okay, you remember that? Okay, and you go to second packet, second point. Yeah, you see short IP address. The same or not? The same or not? Same or not? No, because it's translated already from 192 1.168 1.1 to 203 148 1.1. Okay, it's translated already. You understand that? Because it's translated from inside to outside. Yeah. You see, this one short IP already. Short IP is 1.2, right? Because it original from the frame. It originates from Ubuntu. Okay. So when go to this, it has to translate to this IP address. Because it has to translate to public IP before go to the internet. Okay, this one short IP change to okay, you understand that? And sometimes if the IP address is not enough, it will change port address as well. In our case, I don't think it change IP address. Let's say we port address. Let me check it. You see the first point. Okay. Please remember the short IP and dead port. Do you see? Short port. Short port. This one. Okay. 54, right? And this dead port. 80. Let's see. This port. It change or not? Not changing, right? Not changing. If you have many traffic, it will change more traffic, it will change port address. Right now, it change only IP address. Because it doesn't need to change the port. Okay, you understand that? Need in that? Okay, let everyone study code frame and submit one more job. If we do study code frame and you filter the frame ready and share your screen to me. You show me the IP address. It change from 1 point to 1 point. We cannot submit the previous one. We can submit previous one before class every day. The previous the whole laboratory you can submit before the class. Every day I come around 12:30 or 12. Yeah. Today I come 12. Again 12, so you can submit from 12 to the beginning of the class. Okay, that's the O1. Right now you can submit only current laboratory.